We always have to push the boundary of take, because obviously, you know, it's easy to say, oh, that car is a red car. We talk about other things, like, you know, different types of cars. We talk about where cars live. For example, some cars live in a garage, some cars live out on the road, some cars, you know, like if she sees a car, like, you know, like a trailer, where's it going? Oh, it's going to the scrapyard, or it's a new car being delivered. So we always stretch. We don't just limit her to saying, oh, that's a bird, or that's a car, or that's a dog, or that's a house. We stretch her.
I need some more.
For example, different types of footwear. There's sandals, there's slippers, there's shoes, there's boots, there's Wellington boots, you know, that one's leather, that one's pink, that one's brown. So we can extend her vocabulary by that way.
We have a record book. She puts in the information that we need to look at pre the actual topic being done. So if they're doing electricity like the other week, she gave us all the information on that. So then we would sit down at the kitchen table, go through all the different words, see if he knew them, if not, explain what they meant. So that meant when he was in class, he understood that before having to be taught other elements of the actual topic. So it's having the communication between the school or the communication support worker, teacher and assistant, and us really to help him.
So what we've started doing is getting a lot of the vocab sent home. So we always get the school book for the term that they do all their kind of topic work on. We get that the holiday before, and we always read it through with her so we can set up the language so she's already got it. And then any vocab they're doing in kind of science, particularly in maths, tend to be quite technical, don't they? So we get that language home, we can talk to her about it. So we're actually helping fill those gaps. When you introduce a new concept to Phoebe, you have to give her lots of explanations about what it is. So if you give her a new word, if you're reading a book to her, for example, and there's a new word in there, she'll say, what's that? And you have to explain it to her in lots of different, or not lots, perhaps several different ways in order that she can understand what that word means and give it lots of different context.
We used to ask the teacher that next week what are you going to teach? Yes. Every school pre-plans what they are going to teach next week. Yes. So we go to the school and we ask them what are you going to do the next week. Yes. So we know the schedule. Okay. So now either that weekend or when we are traveling, we make a plan that we take our children. Schools sometimes go to the field trip. But yes. What happens is with these many children, our children miss out on many things.
Yes.
So we make a special trip to that particular place, be it a police station, be it a post office, or something like a fire brigade. But it is on us as parents to take them out in the world and show them the reality. Okay. We take them to the fire brigade, show them that this is a fire engine, this is a fireman, this is how they do things. Okay. You know? That is how I taught my child, everything. And he used to love it, you know. It may be a very lower level than what we know. But it is very exciting for them. Okay. Just take there, this is a signal, this is red, this is green, this is orange. He may not know that what it means or how to stop a car. But that different colors and all is very exciting for them, you know. Okay. Because he keeps seeing everywhere the car stopping. Why does it stop? He doesn't know why it is stopping suddenly. He has to know that this is a signal, this has turned red, and that is why it has stopped. Then suddenly the car is stopping. He doesn't know why it is stopping. He just assumes that because everybody is stopping, we are stopping. He has to know the reason that this is a signal. It has turned red and it has stopped. Now it is turned green and now we are moving. Who is going to teach that? Everything is not possible in a classroom. We have wonderful thing like cochlear implant. We need to teach them how to make good use of it now. Yes.